Hey, Scotty. Jesus, man.
Welcome back to another Gate Ruler video. Today we have only got a couple of cards, so let's just get into it. Don't want to waste any time. So we have got some influencer card reveals today, nothing from the official account, but both of these influencer cards are quite interesting and I think have some interesting implications for where the set is going. So here we have the first one, and this is, I think, the sort of less interesting of the two. So this is Demon of Deserts Puzazu. This is an owl, a beast, and a wizard. And the effect is Dust Barrier. So immediate, you can pay 1 energy. If this card is in an attacking zone, the next damage it would take becomes 0. So very interesting card. The sort of, this, you know, the kind of questions you start to ask are, why on earth is this a wizard? And why, I mean, keeping it around, sure, but why is this a 4-star? I think is the sort of question I'm asking, because, you know, you look at set 1, and I think pretty much every 4-star in that set is better than this, at sort of face value. Even Becky and Kamigakari, which, by the way, I was wrong about, and is better than I thought. So even the worst 4-star, in my opinion, which is Becky, I think is better than this. So I think there is some sort of synergy here that we are missing, that I think we should be very attentive towards, because I do think there's some interesting stuff coming. Yeah, perhaps you should subscribe to my channel if you're interested in seeing what some of that interesting stuff is. I don't know, maybe I know something about it, who knows? I don't. Anyway, so that was the first card. So pretty interesting, but the far more interesting card, in my opinion, is this. So this is the 3 Godmothers. These are Apparition God. Counter, choose one of your opponent's set cards and destroy it. Overdrive, choose one of your opponent's energy cards and rest it. But the main effect, so I like that it has 3 separate effects for the 3 girls on it, is your opponent cannot special summon. So that's obviously pretty big. it's pretty huge. Basically a hard counter to Creation Summon, or Genesis Summon rather, and Abyss Summon. But I think this is fine. Bearing in mind here, this is a card where if you play it in a energy-based deck, sure, you can. You're taking up your counter spots, and you know, you're not getting an overdrive when you actually draw this. You are, so you know, the counter's good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think the counter's sufficiently good for this to be taking up counter space, but still. In exchange for that ability to block those special summons. And in Apprentice, this is even harder to justify, because, yeah, okay, cool, you do get your overdrive, but useless against half the decks in the game, and your counter space in Apprentice is so much tighter than in Knight, in my opinion. I just generally find it harder to go about constructing my counter lineups in Apprentice. I think that, yeah, I just think it's the space is more tight, and you know, this is like sort of, at least in energy decks as well. Like, if you draw this, fine, you can just keep it in your hand if it's a dead card in that matchup, and it's not the end of the world. Whereas in in your Apprentice decks and whatever, like, this is the only you have to play this. Like, this is all you get. So sometimes it'll just suck, and you'll just be like, okay, well, I just wasted counter spots, level spots, and a hand like a thing to do for this card that's totally useless in this matchup. So I think it's a balanced card in that sense. I do think it's extremely powerful though. Like, this is it feels like a sideboard staple. You know, like, so good in those matchups. So I do think this will be a card that you will, I mean, I suppose we don't have official confirmation of sideboards, but whenever that does happen, and certainly I know I'd want to have sideboards at my locals and stuff anyway, I would want this card to be considered, certainly. But that's it for this video. Very short, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel for more Gate Ruler content. If you want to pick up Gate Ruler, contact your local game store, or if they're a bunch of dicks, you can use my affiliate link in the description. I'll make a little bit of money, but you don't have to do that. I just hope you give the game a go because I think it's really fun. That's it for today, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Cheers.